In today's video, I'm going to share with you my 2020 no spend challenge and the lesson that I've learned during that 12 months of not buying non-essential stuff for myself. Oh, the Bluetooth is still there, sorry. Hi lovelies! If we haven't met yet, my name is Geraldine B. I am trying to raise my family in a healthy, simple, and non-complicated way, being mindful of our financial goal. So if that's something that interests you, feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll get notified whenever I upload new videos, which is Mondays and Fridays, twice a week. Now let's get started. Lesson learned number 1 is the importance of having that right mindset. And I think my realization started in October of 2019. I was super pregnant with my third daughter, Olivia, when I came across with this financial guru at YouTube, Dave Ramsey. He developed this 7 baby steps towards financial freedom. And right then, I realized that I still have a lot of work to do in our finances. And I literally binged watching his videos on YouTube for weeks and months, and until now, I still watch them because I feel that every time he talks directly to me, and I really need to hear that. That's the words that I need to hear. And along with that, I also came across with this minimalist guys who reintroduced this concept of trying to minimize our material possession to maximize our joy and live life to the fullest. So these 2 concepts of working on towards our financial goal, plus trying to minimize my purchase and trying to live a minimalist, get into my system. And so I also realized that I really need this since I have to deal a lot of clutter every single day of my life. As I said, this is my fault if I don't adopt this practice right now that I've discovered them. So then my journey started. I haven't bought anything for myself since January, February, March. I didn't even realize it until my friend, I think in July, asked me if I want her to buy for me that pair of footwears. And I said, yeah, sure, they're cute, but oh no. Because I just realized that, thinking again about the clutter. And then I said, oh, I haven't spent anything for myself non-essential, like those things that I don't really need for 6 months. And then I might as well keep going until December. So I get into the 12 months no buying of non-essential stuff for myself without even planning to do it. And of course, I have to buy my essential stuff, right? Like hygiene related things. That's no brainer. So that's my journey right there. And those times that I've been listening to their podcast, my mindset really changed. And I don't even have struggled about it because I enjoy the process. Like whenever I went outside the mall without buying anything for myself or for my children, I feel accomplished. Like, yes, I did it. And to be honest, every time I see sales right now at the mall, I can see clutter. I was like, I don't need this pair of leggings. There's a lot of them in my house. I just don't need to buy this. My second lesson learned is the importance of having an accountability partner. When I get so passionate about these teachings that I have learned, the first thing I do is tell my friends about it. Hey, get on board, journey with me. And then finally, I got my husband and my sister who tried to walk with me through this journey. And I think it is very important to find that individuals who are honest enough to tell you where you go wrong. They're not scared to make you feel bad if you really want to hear that word. For me, that works very well. For most of us, we function well, or there's a high chance of success if we have someone to work with, someone who we can report about our failure, about our success, who can cheer us up, or someone who is brave enough to tell us an honest feedback. And I'm so glad to have those few people with me who has that kind of attitude. So I made sure that my children are aware that I am not buying things that I don't need, and also my husband is aware as well. And I think this is also important, like to share this with our friends, because although they are not on board with us in this journey, then they are at least not going to invite you to go shopping, right? My lesson learned number 3 is the importance of loving your life and not theirs. There's actually a book entitled Love Your Life, Not Theirs by Rachel Cruz. And I think this is an important realization for all of us, because especially in the advent of social media, it is easy for us to compare our lives with other people. And I believe that this is not supposed to be, because number one, they have different circumstances than ours. They have live in different geographical location. They have different stories. They have different family settings. And besides, we don't really know their real deal, their real drama, because most people are just posting good things on social media. So instead, I learned that I just have to compare myself with my old self, which is I used to be an impulse buyer. Whenever I see sale, I was like, sales! And right now, I am trying to be mindful of every single dollar that I've spent, trying to be a good steward of what the Lord has entrusted to us, to our family. Instead, I learned that I have to focus on my own family. I have to focus on the good things that has happened in my life and in my family. And also, I realized that I have to change our family tradition. Like sometimes our tradition is costing us a lot of money. Like for example, during Christmas, birthdays, New Year's, these seasons most often than not are costing us a lot of money. And so I ponder and said, like, why are we going with the flow? Like, who told us that we have to put a lot of presents under the Christmas tree? And so starting last Christmas, I talked with my children. They have wish lists, which are expensive, right? Gadgets, and I told them, you know what? I won't give this to you. I'll just buy something that you'll enjoy at Dollarama. I bought them paintbrush and canvas so you can express yourself. Because you know what? The essence of Christmas is love. Jesus Christ, the best gift of all. And sometimes we divert that concept into giving lots of presents of Christmas decors. Also for my husband, I bought him the journal notebook from Dollarama, which is $2, and we saved a lot of money during that time. And then we enjoyed talking and laughing, which is the essence of life that we often forget, right? Real talk. I need to be honest with you with my story. December of 2019, I was preparing all presents under the Christmas trees, and then I was asking my husband, it's 5 days to Christmas, where's my present? And my husband's we'll just wait, and then just keep delaying it, right? I was like, you need to buy me a present right now. And then he said, what do you want? I was like, I need that nursing blouse with an opening here because I need that to breastfeed our daughter. And lo and behold, he went and bought that yellow blouse, because I love yellow, but with an awful combination of colors. I don't know. I love my husband, but guys, who could relate to me? Husbands, most often than not, they have really bad taste or awful taste of what we really want, right? So instead of being thank you, I was like, I don't think this is too big for me. And then the color, it makes me look like an old woman wearing this. And wait, where is that opening at the front? And then he said, here. And then he showed me the back portion. There's this big of opening. It's for the bottom, just to close that bottom there. I was like, that's not for breastfeeding. That's for the bottom. And he said, see, I told you, just buy the things that you want. And I was like, oh, God, such a childish behavior of mine. I'm actually hesitant to share this to you, but I just want to be honest that, and I'm not looking back. I was like, I won't do that again. And even every like Valentine or birthdays, I would tell my husband, don't bother getting me flowers because it just adds clutters to our house. I mean, they're beautiful and it will last us for like a week or 5 days. Then after that, I have to deal with those thorns of roses and put that in the garbage. Instead, we just have to spend time with each other. So we cook, we bought a bottle of wine. There, happy family. This journey really has taught me the real meaning of life, the real values that we need to stick on. And I am not that egocentric individual as I was in the past. So I really learned a lot of things through this journey, and I am trying to continue this. And we actually have that Facebook community of No Spend January. So if you are interested to get on board with this, may I suggest that you start it 1 month at a time, like start it slow. Let me see your thoughts if you'd like to join this new adventure, new challenge. This is interesting, this is fun. I hope you've learned something today. As always, stay safe and healthy. Bye-bye.